Chapter 1, Introduction to Minitab. Download and open the textbook dataset, the Minitab worksheet, or the project file located in Course Resources Datasets Used in the Course module. I suggest that you save this file to your computer. When you first open the data file, you'll see the window below. The Minitab commands are located across the top of the screen. The data is located in columns, each titled CXX, for instance, C2, C3. Numerical data does not have an extension after it. For example, if we look at columns C25, public safety expenditures, this column contains numerical data. If we scroll a little further over to column C30, we see a T after the name of the column, and that tells us that this is text data, not numerical data. Go back to the beginning of the columns. In column 2, column 1 actually has text data, also the name of the county. Column 2 has the year. This is stored currently as numerical data. It could also be put into a date format, like month, month, day, day, year, year, and then the column would have an extension -D. When you select the window option from the top toolbar, you can move from window to window and also control how Minitab displays the various windows as cascade or tiles. Let's create a bar graph using the data in C30. First we select Graph, Bar Graph, Bar Chart. From the next window we have some choices. We will use Counts and Simple. Counts here, Simple here. Say OK. And now we want to locate the data that we want to use. We'll scroll down through the columns in this window till we find C30, and we're going to select it. This is added to the categorical variable window. Multiple variables can be selected. When we finish selecting, click OK, and the graphs will appear as separate windows. Here's the bar graph of the region of the state. We can cut and paste it or save it to a file. If I click on Window, Project Manager, I can see the output that I've created in this session. Let's go and calculate some statistics. So we're going to go to Stat, and we're going to do descriptive statistics for column C5, which is population density. So Stat, Basic Stats, Display Descriptive Statistics. And again, you see the same type of window you saw with the bar chart. And you want to select your variable. We're going to select C5. Again, notice you can select multiple variables. And you can also create some graphs here. You can also select the statistics that you want displayed in that option. And you can also create a graph at the same time. Let's say we want to create a histogram at the same time, or a box plot. Once I finish my selections, I click OK. And the output goes to the session window, which is this window up here, and then it will also make a notation when there's a graph that's displayed outside of the session window. Here's the descriptive statistics, and then here's my histogram of the population density. I can save this worksheet to my computer. I can save it also as a project, which will include all of the analyses and output that I calculated during the session. Go up to File, and you can save it as a project, and I recommend that you do that. I'd also recommend that each chapter that you use Minitab, I would save the Minitab file with a different name that indicates the chapter that you're working on, and therefore it will keep you with a fresh data set for each chapter. You can always go back to My Courses in the Course Resources module to get a new copy of the data file to use in your work.